So, as you know, you are conservative, you are running as a Republican. New York is a blue state. So, where do you see the true compromise when it comes to bail reform?
The compromise is, I mean, the voters are the ones that have to make the difference because their elected officials aren't speaking for them. When I walk out in the street, right, and I'm going door to door and I'm speaking to people and they go, "Well, I'm a Democrat." I said, "Well, you're the person I want to speak to." I said, "Does this work for you?" And I spell out my platform. They go, "No, we like your platform." So I said, "And what's the problem?" "Well, I'm a Democrat." I said, "So you just vote party line just for the sake of voting party line?" And they go, "Well, we have." I said, "Well, I think it's time for you to change that view." And you'd be surprised how many people say, "You know what, you're right. Stick to your game plan. We will vote for you." People see it. People are tired of paying extra taxes. They're tired of the crime creeping up on them and then just being dropped on them. They're tired of high insurance rates going across because the catalytic converters are being stolen, all right, or because the crime rate is up and they have to get the money somehow. They're tired of cameras, more speed cameras being put out there because they need more dollars to fund issues that are not generic to every New Yorker. So it's about time, and people see it. Voters aren't dumb. They will come across and they will say, "I'm voting common sense this time," and I hope they do.
So, what's next for your common sense campaign then?
It's just to get the two sides together. I'm not saying you have to change being a Democrat. I'm just saying if you're a Democrat and you're happy with the way things are, then you're okay with status quo. All right. I know the Republicans and the conservatives, they've had it. And, you look at everybody, that's out there and they're saying, "Why is this happening? How can our borders be wide open like this? No other country does this. Why are we the ones that just let everybody in?" And if you look at the what do you call it, the generics of what's coming across the border right now, single males. All right, they're not all families. I mean, you have Chinese, you have the Ecuadorians, you have everybody coming across, and the problem is, I'm not saying people should not come to this country, but like I said before, there is a process to it. And when you don't have the opportunity to vet these individuals and say, "Well, wait a minute, you committed murder in your country, how are you out?" Well, because they opened the jails and said, "Go, you're not our problem, go to the United States." And that's a problem for the United States. And it becomes a problem on every town across this country.
And it's been a problem in New York State, as you know, with migrants being bused here. How would you characterize Governor Hochul's leadership as well as Mayor Adams' leadership when it comes to this issue?
Mayor Adams, he's to me, he's like a charlatan sometimes. I mean, he just comes across, on one side, it's like talking to Robin Williams sometimes. Like, "Oh, I want to do this, but I'm going to do that." He's out of control with some of his issues. He professes that we're a sanctuary city, and then when the problem comes here, and he's like, "This issue will break us." He goes up there and makes a passionate plea to New Yorkers. "This issue will break us." And then he starts crying to the government, "You have to do something." Well, they all jumped on Governor Abbott down in Texas, and this is only a minuscule amount of people compared to what they do down in Texas right now. So, and the reason why I'm very in tune with that is because I speak to the Texas radio stations all the time, and they ask me about up in New York. And they said Adams coming down to Texas. They wanted him to come there. He said, come on down. And when he went down, he saw something different. It's time to go against your party. It's time to go against your city council. If you truly want New York City to succeed, then you'll bring the businesses back that ran out of here. You'll open the doors for cops to take the test again because they'll have the indemnification and make the NYPD the great job it once was. I'm not saying it's not great now. It's just that we're losing our great leadership there. We're losing so many cops. They're going to different areas like down south. Let's just get common sense back into politics if you can.
Joe Cardinale, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your insights. Best of luck to you on the campaign trail.
Thank you very much, Brittany. I appreciate it.